Hello everyone and welcome back to Arsene Lupin Once a Thief, and let's just continue where we left off. Which means we are starting our investigation as Herlock Sholmes. Returned pile of goods. The returned goods. He was able to make haste with a substantial number of valuables. Is this everything? I don't know. Gold armor? Shining and golden, untouched by damage. Quite exquisite. Let's see what there is for us to investigate, shall we? Fireplace? It wouldn't be the first home I've been in that has hidden secrets behind the fireplace. If so, there must be a clue to suggest so, somewhere. Chronique de Tuberminil volumes. Both books returned by Arsene Lupin, accompanied by a note from Mr. Devin. A beacon through the darkness and struggles that stand before us. Without its guidance, we would be lost, wandering alone, aimlessly through the hardships of this world. The volumes detail the history of the chateau. Small pile of valuables. A small selection of valuable jewels noticeably set aside from the other returned items. Could I look at the chess set? Yeah. A beautiful antique chess set. I wonder if Mr. Devin would like a game. On the other hand, would this be significant? I don't know. Would it? Iron armor? This suit of armor is predominantly iron and has signs of rust. I'll talk to people at the end. Bronze armor? A unique and interesting material to use for a set of armor. Cabinet? The cabinet appears to be built into the floor. There are a few reasons one would build it in such a way. There appears to be space behind these shelves. The shelves are categorized. Famous figures, famous inventions, and first edition crime novels. Perhaps the categories are significant? Why is there a big gap? I don't know. Maybe that's a active choice? I don't know. Silver armor. More glimmering than to be expected from armor of its age. And let's investigate upstairs as well. Upper bookcases? Much like below, a wide variety of book selections to be read. If I recall correctly, the other side of this upper section is the external wall. An improbable entrance point, surely. Yeah? Not gonna investigate that? Alright. Can I go elsewhere, or am I confined to this space? Okay, I am. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna talk to people then. Maybe check this first. How did Lupin infiltrate Chateau de Tiberminil? Tiberminil, sorry. What do we have? Right? The 2 Chronicles, Riddle Note, false backing. Upper bookcase, bottom. Cabinet. And there's 2 connections to be made. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to be thinking of the library, chapel, and all those things again. I mean, in that case,
It would be wise to take a second.
Okay, so we can't connect to that.
I have my methods for a reason.
Alright. Figures mentioned in the Chronique de Thibermesnil, Volume 2, may also appear in this bookshelf. Any more suggestive connections? Familiar name connection. Okay. There's like a wide variety of book selections. If I recall correctly, the other side of this upper section is the external wall. Honestly, let's talk to people. Maybe that will help.
You're the best. If anyone can catch you, it's you.
Your belongings were returned?
Furniture, the artwork, the valuables, everything.
How were they delivered?
You must have seen the wagon outside. The clock struck 3 p.m. and in it rolled.
Why did Georges Devin's belongings... Why were they returned, sorry. The riddle of the house is not the only intriguing mystery to solve. As much as the mystery lies in how the stolen items were whisked away, there is as much of a question as to why the items were returned. Returned pile of goods, small pile of valuables, both Chronique de Thibermesnil volumes returned, and Georges Devin. And there's one connection to be made. Well, there is a question of why they were separated from each other.
When you have eliminated the impossible.
A separate pile was made with more valuable items on the armchair. Why would he separate these items in particular? Well, the only one that can answer that question, I guess, is Devin.
You're the best. If anyone can catch you.
Yeah. I made sure to study the history of your home.
Fascinating, isn't it? I still can't believe I'm following in the footsteps of such characters.
I'm more interested in the secrets surrounding the building itself.
You want to solve the riddle of the secret tunnel, don't you? Wait. Could Lupin have already solved it?
Yes, he did.
Now you're thinking like a detective.
A detective? Well. But he can't have. He'd need both editions of the books, a riddle that only the owners of the house have access to.
Even after his home has just been ransacked, he still doubts Arsene Lupin's skills of deduction and reason.
Yep. Have you shared the riddle with anyone?
Of course I haven't. Except for maybe last night, after I announced you were arriving.
Congratulations. You gave Arsene Lupin the answers he was seeking.
Yep.
He was here, in my house, during my party?
Yes.
I have no doubts. In fact, I met him on my way here.
Oh, did you now? Earlier that day.
Excuse me, I have found myself in a moment of need.
Then you've stumbled upon the right man. How can I help you?
Is this the way to Chateau de Thibermesnil?
Yes, monsieur. Straight ahead.
His face, his mannerisms. Arsene Lupin is known as a master of disguise. But could his greatest disguise be himself?
No keener admirer than myself.
Most kind. You are leaving?
I thought it best to exit before I outstayed my welcome. My exit will make way for your grand arrival.
Don't tell me this chance interaction was all part of another drawn-out plan.
Probably.
It wasn't. Just a stroke
Oh,
of
really?
luck. And I prefer long-term planning with multi-stage reveals. It sounds more professional, meticulous.
You're lucky he let you walk away.
As if an opportune moment like that would be how this story ends.
Okay. Well, they did talk about the Chronicles, right?
Ah,
Could the bulky cabinet be hiding an entrance underneath it? I mean, sure, probably. Okay, let's go here. Sure. What's new here then? Secret tunnel. Hidden entrance. Okay. Well, I don't think that that one is going to be connecting down here because that would be very crisscrossy. But maybe to that.
there we have it.
Okay. There is no possible way a tunnel could be located there with the external wall. Not possible. Yeah. This riddle mentions a guiding light in the form of a beacon. And I really feel like that would be the fireplace.
Elementary.
Okay, so this time it worked? Guess I didn't have all the information before. The riddle is clearly suggesting a light source, a fire of sorts, perhaps. Any more suggestive connections? Light source connection. Well, I mean, they said in that one, right, that Rollo was a guiding light, so familiar name?
When you have eliminated the impossible.
Both the lower bookcases and the fireplace can be connected in part to the secrets of the house. It would suggest the entrance may be there. Connected through secrets. Hidden entrance in that one, maybe? And that's both secretive. There can only be one plausible option, not connected to the secrets.
Elementary.
There's still work to be done, but at least I have narrowed the potential options. The cabinet has no connections to the riddle, ruling it out as part of the secret tunnel. Alright. What do we have here then? Announced the missing riddle through a gathering to trap Lupin. Announced my arrival. Maybe that? One of these?
There has to be a more logical.
This one then?
There we have it.
Okay, during the gathering, Lupin had the perfect opportunity to steal the book he was missing in order to pull off the heist. Yep. Lupin had the perfect opportunity. Well, these look like they are perfect for connection.
I have my methods for a reason.
Mr. Devane gave the guests, and inadvertently Mr. Lupin, the missing clue to solve the mystery of the secret tunnel and led him to the spoils. Lupin had all the info he needed. Maybe these two pieces?
When you have eliminated the impossible.
Yeah. Even though Lupin had everything in place for his heist to go perfectly, it didn't. What could have spooked him so severely? What? Things didn't go to plan? They didn't? What are you talking about? Maybe that. I mean, I don't know if I would call that spooking.
Elementary.
Lupin felt pressured and threatened by my impending arrival and decided to return everything. Okay. Well, there's nothing more to do here right now, so... Oh, of the three possibilities, which does not lead to the secret entrance? Well, the bookcase. Wasn't that what he said? That one. I knew it was either one of those rather. Given the impossible nature of the top set of bookshelves and the unlikelihood of another purpose for the cabinet, it is safe to rule those out. I should look closer at the possibilities I'm left with. It was a sign of weakness, of fearful panic. There came the realization that the detective arriving would become too much, and Arsene Lupin folded like a piece of origami, returning the stolen goods. I don't know about that. Yeah, the fireplace and bookshelves. The entrance is here somewhere, and with some logical thinking and deductions, I shall find it.
He didn't really say that, did he?
You weren't aware?
I am now. How could he? If anything, it was a great victory for me. I did what I set out to do, and even returned it all out of the goodness of my heart.
The goodness of your heart?
And to show that he could.
Okay, so my hand might have been forced. At least I don't need to feel bad anymore.
Anymore? Arsene, what did you do?
Fireplace. And bookcase. Okay. And that's it. For now. Oh, bookcase and fireplace, right? Section on navigation. On the shelves are various books filled with maps and details about navigation, including one 300-year-old book on constellations and how they are used to guide people. Like a guiding light. On crime. A great collection of crime novels. I'm sure in the not-so-distant future, stories of my unrivaled crime-solving abilities will line bookshelves across the world. Well, sort of. Famous figures. Let's look closer at the figures listed. A book dedicated to Duke Rollo, a direct connection to the chateau, and the Chronique de Thibermesnil. For all those following the light trail, heed these words. Heavy is the golden helm who rings in the dawn, drinking from a poisoned chalice shared between bishop and pawn. Ah. A little riddle, eh? Well, riddle me this. Herbs? Various books on the natural world of herbology, detailing out the positive uses like creating alcohol and the negative, poison. A 300-year-old book on poison has been bookmarked on page 3. Could this be significant? The first records of the word poison come from around 1200 AD, but the history of poison dates back almost to the birth of man, where leaves, roots, and mushrooms were digested, often without awareness of their deadly properties until it is too late. What we refer to today as a poison can be far more advanced, with new means of being absorbed or consumed with the victim unaware. With the addition of man-made poisons and chemicals, the act of administering it via liquid form or by digestion has become a dangerous prospect for law enforcement. Okay. Horror. Many a mystery turns to horror, although this mystery will not be one of them. Okay. Section on navigation, crime, horror, herbs, and famous figures. Well, there's no connections to be made yet. Let's go and talk to the servant, shall we? Haven't done that yet.
Is there something you need?
How often are the fireplaces used?
Mr. Devon is very particular about the use of the fireplaces. He requests them fairly infrequently.
And last night?
Both the salon fireplace and the conservatory fireplace were lit during the gathering last night.
It would be simple for Lupin to make it to the salon from the conservatory. The fireplace in there must be checked too. Okay, so let's go there then. Alright. It is not how I would expect to have found it after being used. There is discoloration and an unusual watermarks present. And again, before I speak to anyone, I'm gonna check. That there isn't anything I am missing. Oh, servant bells. They have certainly had their fair share of use. Could they be significant to this riddle? Don't know. I'm sure they're as busy as I am. Sure.
How can I help you?
Has the area been cleaned today?
Everything was tidied and clean after the gathering concluded. Nothing unusual or strange marks, if that's what you're asking, Detective.
The smallest detail could be helpful.
Besides the small incident with water being spilt over Mr. Devon last night, there's been nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes. New stuff and links to be made. There was nothing unusual discovered. Accident last night. Fireplace logs have been moved. Water stains. Conservatory fireplace. Salon fireplace. Fireplaces were lit last night. Fireplaces used irregularly. I mean, she mentioned water.
I have my methods for a reason.
It seems the water stains have a logical explanation outside of Lupin's influence. Can I verify this? Water stains not from Lupin? Feels like that would be connected to one of those things, but...
It would be wise to take a second look.
Oh, maybe these.
There we have it.
Okay. Between the logs being moved and the water stains, it's evident that there has been some activity within the fireplace. Can I verify this? Recent activity in the fireplace. Are those
that
connected?
Points to nowhere but...
No. Well, they were lit last night.
There we have it.
Could my suspicions of activity at the fireplace be caused by them merely being on? Activity from last night. Oh, the irregularity, maybe?
I have my methods for a reason.
The irregular use of the fireplaces could explain what I suspected, such as the displaced logs. The irregular use explains activity. Well, let's do that then.
You have eliminated the impossible.
No marks from the fireplace were found anywhere in the house. So that. I am sure the secret entrance is connected to the bookshelves. It is only which one that I'm still to determine. A beacon through the darkness and struggles that stand before us. Without its guidance, we would be lost, wandering alone, aimlessly through the hardships of this world. Well, navigation feels like that's what that's pointing to. I do enjoy a riddle, especially when it may help with my search for the secret entrance. Which bookcase best matches the clues in the riddle? Expertly hidden. Well, technically he did use the fireplace because he was the one that made the water stains. Which bookcase could lead to the secret tunnel? Well, with that riddle, it is that one. Navigation. I don't often rely on assumptions, but the section talking of light is most related to the riddle and potentially the secret entrance. Now, to work out how to open this, Duke Rollo's book had an interesting passage. I wonder if that could help.
Elementary.
Lupin could not have used the fireplace without leaving the smallest clue. How to access the secret tunnel behind the bookcases. I know where the secret entrance is, but not how to get the darn thing open. Okay, section on crime, horror, herbs, famous figures, and navigation. Bishop and pawn. Poisoned chalice. A duke's home is his haven. Sorry. A duke's home is his chateau. Rings in the dawn. Golden helm. Servant bells. Chess set. Armors. Well, honestly, I feel like I will do that connection bit next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!